Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long few weeks without posting. I made sure to take time to really enjoy my holidays, and I'm back, and I missed you guys, and we're going to be talking about the most expensive storage unit in the country currently at auction this week. I also have an update on the two units that I had featured before the holiday break. It was a Maserati Gran Turismo in one unit, and then a full Hot Wheels Horde in the other one. I have the update on the final price. You're gonna have to wait until the end of the video for that. All right, enough of the introduction. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's top unit. It is a 10 by 30 that is located in Atlanta, Georgia. Currently, the high bid is $20,710 with just under 2 days left. I'm going to pull up the photos here and see what is driving the price on this unit. I'm a little out of my element here, so you're going to have to bear with me. I do see 3 trailers right off the hop. They do look expensive. There's a propane tank in the front of one. I'm going to go ahead and look up that thermal laser Pro Melt and see what we're dealing with. Thank you, Google. You really saved a girl today. So these are for striping, road striping. You know, you see the big white arrows on the road, or you see the yellow lines. That's what these 2 trailers up front are used for. They melt the stuff and then they lay it, I think. My first thought right off the hop was, that sounds expensive, and it is. The retail price on something like this, one of these trailers, is $23,000, and we have 2 of them. It looks like there's a few listed that are used on eBay for around $13,000. If that's how much they go for used, you're looking at $26,000 right there up front. Looking in the back of the unit, you can see what appears to be a black tank on a trailer. First, I thought it looked like a smoker, but it is definitely not. It is actually a seal coating trailer, which goes hand in hand with the striping trailers that are up front. When you Google seal coating, it says it's a defensive layer designed to protect your driveway from harmful elements, but it appears they also seal coat parking lots. My best guess here is that this was a business that would seal and stripe parking lots for customers, and they forgot to pay their bill. Seal coating trailers, brand new, can run anywhere from a few thousand all the way up to 20,000 plus. And if you look at the 3 trailers that are inside of the storage unit, they hardly look used. If they are used, it's very light. Outside of a couple pallets on the left side, some boxes, that's pretty much the meat on the bones in this storage unit. So let's talk about it. Again, it's at $20,710 with just under 2 days left. I don't know the used market on things like this. I would imagine it would be similar to restaurant equipment, and you should be able to sell it. And I think maybe half of the retail price would probably be a good estimate. So we would have close to $20,000 total in the front Pro Melt trailers, and then I would estimate somewhere around $5,000 for the seal coating trailer in the back. So that puts us at $25,000, just a conservative estimate as to what you would make off of this unit. Currently it's at $20,710, so you have a little room for profit there. It all depends on what connections you have and how much legwork you're willing to put into selling this equipment, and you're gonna have to sit on it for a little bit. I highly doubt it's gonna sell next day. With all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this unit is gonna sell for somewhere around $21,000, and that's still a good deal. It's quick profit, get your money, move on. As promised, here are the updates on the 2 storage units that I did feature right before we went on break. First up, we have the 10 by 10 in Los Banos, California. Quick refresher, it was full of Hot Wheels boxes. Do we know if those boxes were full? Not really, but we could look up the codes on the outside of those boxes and try to figure out what could have been inside of them. When I left it, it was at $11,110. My guess was it was going to sell for somewhere in the neighborhood of $17,000, and I was way off. It sold for just $11,140, which is actually a pretty good deal. Okay, next up is the 10 by 30 in Glendale, California. It did have a Maserati in it. When we left it, it was at $17,550. I guessed it would sell somewhere in the neighborhood of $31,000, and it did not. Someone got it for $25,010. Again, that appears to be a really good deal. The VIN number was supplied with at auction. We did do a VIN check. It was not flagged as being stolen or salvage, but whoever bought that probably did their homework, looked up the VIN, and perhaps it was only worth $25,000. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I will update you on this 10 by 30 in Atlanta, Georgia next week, and then I'll also bring you that week's most expensive storage unit in the country at auction. So until I see you again, I hope everybody has an amazing week, and please take care of each other. Bye.